Well, the sign of the times, a beloved bookstore now closing its doors over in Lake Worth Beach. It's called the Bookseller. It's on Lake Avenue, and it will be empty by the end of the month.
Yeah, CBS 12's Kristen Chapman spoke with the man who kept the lights on for years to learn what this place means to our community. Kristen?
Book is amazing.
For the last 2.5 years, Todd Ketchum has called the Bookseller his home away from home. His love of reading started when he was just 4 years old, the moment his grandmother introduced him to the little engine that could.
I read it every day. It fascinated me because it was a story that really indicated that you could do anything if only you were willing to work at it.
It's a life lesson that carried Ketchum to where he is today. An award-winning store manager that weaves storylines into the community he serves.
Todd, if you want to talk about a book, he knows about it.
Steve Horan is a local photographer who wrote a book called The People of Yellowstone. Ketchum proudly displayed his book in the store, allowed him to give his first speeches there, and provided valuable insight to anyone who needed help finding the perfect plot.
You like mystery? Oh, I got just one just for you. And that's what's so beautiful about that. Because somebody is so knowledgeable, so influential in making people's choices for them.
Because not only was the Bookseller a place for reading, it was a place for conversation. Comfy chairs line the back of the store where people can grab a cup of coffee or a glass of wine and enjoy jazz concerts, talk with commissioners, or even participate in poetry nights.
It's really hard to put in words really what it means because you have the opportunity on a daily basis to interact with people and possibly change their lives and maybe not even know that you did.
But after fighting to keep the store open, the Bookseller can no longer afford to keep the lights on. It's closing its doors at the end of the month.
Another loss to a community. It's really tragic, actually, because people view things, they have little snapshots of things on the internet. But now, if you want to dig deeper into something, you read. You read, you read, you read. And that's where this is a temple for reading. That's gone. Too bad.
A hole in the downtown Lake Worth Beach community that Ketchum hopes will eventually be filled with something that builds up the area instead of becoming another empty storefront.
Where else are you going to gather here in a place that lends itself to conversation? I can't really think of any place.
Wow, that is really too bad. Our Kristen Chapman joining us now in Lake Worth Beach tonight. And Kristen, this is really an important part of the community, isn't it?
It is, Jim. It's one of the only places in this community where people can gather and talk, have conversation about anything or enjoy events. It's also where a lot of people learn to read. There are a lot of children who come here and get their very first favorite book. And it's also where children and adults rediscover their love for reading as well. So it really is a loss. But if anyone wants to come out and enjoy it through the end of March, they are having 25% off all of their books, and all of their events are still going on as planned through that time frame. Live in Lake Worth, Kristen Chapman, CBS 12 News.
All right, thanks, Kristen. You know, it's places like that that give some sort of an identity to a lot of cities and towns
Good place
around
just to
our,
hang, right?
Yeah, it certainly is.